Well, good morning, Scouters Mountain students and staff. Welcome to another edition of the Monday Morning Messages. It is a special day today because it is, of course, Valentine's Day when we celebrate friendship throughout the school. I know lots of you are looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to a fun week ahead. Yes, Mr. Long's voice is still a little scratchy. I don't know what it is about this cold that I just can't get rid of. But I'm feeling fine, excited for the week ahead. I hope you're excited for the week ahead, too, on this Monday, February 14th, 2022. So, Mr. Long, what do we need to know this week? Well, I already told you that today is Valentine's Day. I know a lot of you have some friendship celebrations scheduled for maybe later today. Now, I only have a couple of rules. If you bring in a Valentine card or a friendship card for somebody in your classroom, you need to bring it for everybody. We treat everybody equally. And although you may have your bestest friend in your classroom, you do not give a special Valentine or friendship card to one person without giving the same thing to other people. So no special gifts today, extra special, I should say, unless it's maybe for your teacher. You can give your teacher an extra special gift if you'd like to, but totally optional. Hope you have a great day today as we celebrate friendship. And I don't hear anything about people not being kind to each other, especially today, but any day at Scouters Mountain. Of course, February is Black History Month. A lot of you did a nice job. I'm going to show you some of those papers for my weekly challenge as we continue to celebrate Black History Month here at Scouters Mountain Elementary. And of course, Lunar New Year is still happening. We've got just a couple more days. It's usually February 1st through the 15th. It is the year of the tiger. So I know lots of you have been studying that in your classroom. I see some great Lunar New Year projects happening around the school. I've seen some lanterns and Chinese writing and other things going on. So great for you to learn about other cultures because we have lots of families, including maybe yours, who celebrates the Lunar New Year at home. I think that's fantastic. Other things we need to know this week, if you are in 3rd, 4th, or 5th grade and you have library this week, Mr. Long will be giving you a survey. Now, Miss Auerbach's class, Miss Rowley, Mrs. Webke, Mrs. Grimm, and Mrs. Marston's room, you've already done this. Thank goodness. You're probably thinking, good, we got that over with. So you don't have to worry about it. But the rest of 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, when you come to library this week, Mr. Long will be giving you a survey on the computer. So be prepared for that. You'll be doing a great job. I know you will. A lot of you always ask, is there a Friday Howl meeting this Friday? The answer is no. We did one last Friday. Remember, Mr. Long had the pink hair and the baby outfit. So no Friday Howl meeting this Friday, so you don't have to worry about that. But that means the next Friday will be another one, and we're getting closer to the end of the month, which means Mountain Dew Awards and popcorn parties and all kinds of fun things. And a little surprise for you later today, because it is Valentine's Day. We're celebrating friendship. And because some of you say, Mr. Long, you said the entire school could have a popcorn party. It just might be this afternoon. So be looking for popcorn this afternoon for all of our classrooms. And of course, hold back your tears. Don't start crying. No school a week from today. Next Monday is President's Day. So no school on that day. No school next Monday. So you actually have a 3-day weekend to look forward to coming up this week. Who is celebrating a birthday this week at Scouters Mountain Elementary? Well, believe it or not, no birthdays today, but Abby Johnson in Miss Rowley's room celebrating tomorrow. And then Wednesday, Jackson Olson from Miss Auerbach's room. Kindergartner Margaret Bauer celebrating on Thursday, along with Olivia Hageman from Miss Neal's room. And Gavin White from Mrs. Ria's room. All of those on Thursday. Oh, but the list continues. Helen Cortez on Friday for Mrs. Ria's room. Ezra on Friday for Mr. Lee's room. Remy Kahn also in Mr. Lee's room. Her birthday is on Saturday. Henry Andrews, his birthday coming up on Saturday. I believe that's Sunday. I may have my dates messed up now. But Henry, yours is later this week for Miss Webke's room. So is Honor Chanley's from Mrs. Ria's room. Wow, lots of birthdays in Mrs. Ria's room this week. I believe February 20th is Saturday. And then February 21st is on Sunday. No, that's Sunday. It's February 20th. I got them all mixed up. But Cecilia celebrating her birthday on February 20th for Miss Hatchell's room. So lots of birthdays this week, whether it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Mr. Long can't keep the dates straight. But happy birthday to all of you. We'll, of course, announce your name at the next Friday Howl meeting so you can get your birthday pencils. All right, that weekly challenge that I've been giving you each week in the morning messages, celebrating Black History Month. Wow, look at this. Look at all these papers I got from all of you. A super job. I have a ton of them about Frederick Douglass from Miss Neal's room, from Miss Olson's room. I got a lot from Miss McCoy's room. And I want to give a shout out to Sam Bennett from Mrs. Grimm and Mrs. Marsden's room. He was the very first one to turn one in. His paragraph is right here. Now, Mr. Long will be reading those and handing out your 5 Howl tickets very soon. I promise you'll be getting those within the next 48 hours or so. Very soon, you'll be getting those. So what are we doing this week, Mr. Long, as Black History Month continues? Who are we celebrating this month? Well, or I should say this week. Who is that? Well, take a look. We did Frederick Douglass last week. This week, I went to a female famous person that's in Black history, and you're going to have to find out about Shirley Chisholm. Now, you can see there she is making a speech. I believe she was one of our first African-American members of Congress, but that's your job to look that up and find out what you can find out about Shirley Chisholm. What makes her important? That's how you earn 5 Howl tickets. So remember, if you're in kindergarten, 1st or 2nd grade, give me at least 3 sentences. And I see the kids from Miss Neal's room, Miss Olson's room in 2nd grade did a nice job with that. If you are in 3rd through 5th grade, check out some of these. I'm just getting these randomly. Look at that. That's from 5th graders sending me in those kind of things. So 5 sentences. If you're in 3rd through 5th grade, put your name on it, turn it into the office before this coming Friday, and I will get you your Howl tickets. So Shirley Chisholm is the person we're going to be learning out as Black History Month continues. All right, before we move on, these are some of my favorites, some fun Scouters photos or videos from the past week. You're going to enjoy these. Now, first of all, we had me dressing as a baby last time. So there's Eleanor and Hadley before school. There's Mrs. Bateen's classroom. Allison is in there. So is Olivia as they're coming into school dressed as a baby. You guys did a nice job of being very patient with me as I came around and keeping your hands off the bib and off my bonnet. Now, I wanted to show you, too, there I am with Miss Ireland's classroom. We interrupted her whole class as they're taking a class photo with that big baby there. Now, I wanted to show you this. This is after 10 washings. Now, the bottle said that that pink would come out after 1 wash. This is after 10 washes on Saturday morning. So I went around Saturday with pink hair for quite a while before it finally started to come out. So I wanted to show you that. Today, not so bad. It's looking okay for a Monday. Still a little gray, which a lot of you like to remind me, but no longer pink anymore. And then some of you starting to turn in your Howl tickets for classy lunches. There is Hadley, who earned that. She invited Sloan for Mrs. Ria's room, Hadley in Mrs. Ria's room. And there's Mia for Miss Matthews' room. So you can invite kids from different classrooms, but same grade. And also last week, there's Riley and Aria, who earned that classy lunch. They are in Miss Myers' room. So you can continue to turn in your 60 Howl tickets for those prizes as well. All right. Another video I wanted to show you. You ever had a loose tooth and just had a hard time getting it out? There's Marlo. Marlo is in Mr. Burr's room. And I want to show you this video that she sent in. Here's an idea of how to get that loose tooth out of your mouth. Remember when you get it right down to that final spot and you just can't get it out of your mouth? Well, check out what Marlo did to get it out of her mouth. You're going to enjoy this video. She said I could send it. There's Marlo with her loose tooth, but watch what she does to get it out. She doesn't pull it. She doesn't twist it. Oh, no. She enlists the help of a rocket. So let me get the video, the volume turned up so you can hear this. Watch this video of how Marlo from Mr. Burr's room, with some help from her parents and her brother, gets her tooth out of her mouth. Watch this. There's the rocket. There's Marlo.
Hello? Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah, it's one.
That tooth is loose. They're going to tie a string around the tooth and hook it to the rocket.
Rocket number 1.
Uh-oh. Remember, her
So we
tooth is
have
tied
Marlo
on
here.
to this rocket.
Okay. Well, attempt number 2.
Here we go.
It's attempt number 1 with your actual tooth.
Her tooth is tied to the
there's
rocket
the
on a
second
string.
line, and
Oh, my goodness. There's the
have
string.
it.
There's the
Probably
rocket.
talk too loud. Okay, and there's our rocket that Carrie had crafted.
Oh, this makes my mouth hurt just watching. That rocket's going to shoot off. There's the string.
Hold on, let me back away at
Oh, my
a safe
goodness.
distance.
Marlo,
And let
hang
me see if I
on.
can catch everything.
Hang
All
on.
right, we're ready.
Oh my goodness. Here it goes. Oh my gosh. So they shot that rocket in the air
Is your
with a
tooth
string
somewhere?
tied to Marlo's tooth. Now the question is, where did the tooth go?
Oh, I see it.
Mom sees it.
The parachute is coming down.
So there's a parachute with Marlo's tooth attached to it because the
Oh,
rocket
no. Well, at least it's
sent it out of her
floating
mouth.
down now. I don't think I caught that part.
And the parachute is floating back down to Earth. Is Marlo's tooth attached to it? Now
So
let's,
the camera stayed out of focus when it went up, but now it's focused.
okay, it is in focus. Where is Marlo? Oh, it did. Marlo's tooth is out. Okay, I would not recommend that. Marlo, you can ask her about it from Mr. Burr's room. That is one way, certainly, to get your tooth out. Tie it to a rocket and shoot that rocket out into the sky. And then the tooth came down. Oh, my goodness. It makes my mouth hurt just watching that. Great job, Marlo. And thanks to the Newell family for sending that video in. All right, let's wrap up today's show like we always do with our joke of the week. And this week's joke, well, it's kind of sad for Mrs. Olson's room because it comes from Ava Davis. And Ava Davis has moved away in the past couple of weeks. But Ava, gave us this video last year as a first grader. We thought we would use it again. I'm still waiting for lots of you to send in your videos of jokes. But there's Ava. Of course, Mrs. Olson's room misses seeing her now as she has moved off to Texas. But let's see Ava's joke of the week.
Hi, Mr. Long. I have the joke of the day. What did one eye say to the other?
What did one eye say to the other eye? I don't know. Let's see. What did one eye say to the other? I don't know, Ava in Texas. Ava, what did one eye say to the other? Let's let you answer it yourself. Let's find out.
Between you and me, I bet something smells.
Oh, between the two eyes.
Bye.
I love that little giggle from Ava at the end. So there it is. Between you and me, something smells. Yes, a nose does smell. Very good, Ava. If you have a joke of the week, make sure you email it or send a video of you telling it to Mr. Long. Some of you have been writing them down on paper. You can do that as well if you would like to. That's totally fine. Let me turn down the volume here so we don't blare you out. As we move on, there's the email address. A lot of you know that already. Long C, of course, the C stands for cool. Long C at nclac.k12.or.us. All right, folks, have a great week ahead. It is Valentine's Day today. A fantastic week ahead. Marlo, I hope your mouth feels okay. No dressing up this week for Mr. Long. He won't have a loaded diaper at all. And no Friday Howl meeting this week. But a special day today and an exciting week ahead. Have a great week ahead. And we'll see you next time on the Morning Messages.